Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Terrence Nixon, and just bringing you guys just a very, 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 very early morning proof video. Um, honestly, I'm just kind of sitting right here on my website, just looking at things to edit and to, not so much change it up, but just provide more, information for you guys, because honestly, the only thing that you guys are really going to be prone on is just this right here, need proof. You know what I mean? Um, who don't need proof? You know what I mean? That's the same thing that I was looking at before I got started in this business. Like the proof. Lend me in on a little more. You know what I mean? Um, because honestly, that's what the world has really made things. You know what I'm saying? Like the world has really made things, super bad. So everybody needs, proof. And when I go in here, of course this is my website, but when I go in here, I just see a whole, bunch of proof that I done laid out for you guys. From other people, from people who've been doing this for a very, very long time, and then, let's all be reminded about something, not that I'm saying that my life is important or anything for you guys to remember, but I quit my job with T-Mobile and I was with that company for like 8 months. Starting back in November, I would have to say, right? So, with doing that, and then jumping over to MCA, and then, just choosing to be an entrepreneur, more or less, but then using MCA as an asset, for 40 bucks, I was just like, let's just try this thing out, you know what I mean? I've done many things like this before, but it's only just 40 bucks, so I guess with that and just with everything that the team or that the Top This Money team trained me, which by the way shout outs to you guys. You guys are amazing. Um, because of the training there and because of the huge success that just my Facebook page was getting, like all the attention that it was getting. I mean, there's no beating it, guys. Literally. I mean, I don't know really how much more I really have to put it out there or really say it as much or put it into videos or more posts, but Top This Money team, we're real. We several of us actually stay at home and is very committed. Even I myself, but it was because of the quick success. And you do have to understand, when I post that up, I'm literally trying to capture those, who are really trying to make a difference in their life. You know what I mean? So, if you're really, trying to make a difference in your life, then I feed off of, what you get. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, there's going to be a whole lot of people, that just need, like the quick fix. They need like the quick, cash to get that thing done, which is all understandable. There's many people, that I've told many times, countless times, that if you just follow the training step by step, or when you join me, if you just listen to the team and just maybe listen to the things that even I have to say that may even, reach out for your success, and that's all that it is. That's it. That's all. You know what I mean? Um, I've literally shown people these simple methods or whatever, like the new things that I'm trying, and I've seen, people's success just skyrocket. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole lot, that MCA has to offer just for the services. I mean, if you drive, you need the services. Bottom line, no questions asked. I mean, you don't want to be out here, let's say, God forbid, with you and your family, you and your son, you and your daughter, whoever. You don't want to be out here driving and you're stopping in the midway of the road. You know what I mean? And if you don't know anything about AAA, or if you didn't know anything about AAA up until you just found out about MCA and found out that they were just alike, and if you never knew a thing, and knew anything about it, and therefore you just made something of, you just may know something of roadside assistance, but you never know if you have to pay for it. You don't ever know if you have to go, like, like pay for the mileage and everything. Who knows? But MC is going to give you unlimited towing, all for just 20 bucks a month. And then whether you just want the services for the services, or whether you just want to make the whole entire thing work out, where you want to make money as well. 80 bucks a head. $80 a head just to duplicate the same thing. You know what I mean? That's it. Honestly, this should be more as like a blog video, but I just put it more just as a proof video because, like, look, here's my Facebook, here I am. Hi. Here I am. I'm a real person. You know what I mean? And what am I doing here? What am I doing home and not out in corporate America, like working at T-Mobile still? Either like you guys or either not like you guys, but you're just falling upon this opportunity as a work from home. You know, this is literally something that I'm taking the time out of, let's say the things that I really want to do. You know what I mean? Now, face it, when you work from home, it's still like work, but except you're just working from home. It's literally, building your empire out, you know what I mean, to try other avenues to get out. What do I plan on doing with MCA? I mean, if you're here locally in Aurora, I'm trying to open up an office where we can do seminars and webinars and everything like that. That's going to be coming soon, trying to get that up onto the works. I plan on doing continuous webinars with, me and the whole entire team, and that's what we always do. If it's not just, my team when you sign up with me, but it's always the Top This Money team. We're always doing webinars. Just about to go to my page real quick. I'm gonna cut this video off here very shortly, but just about to go down. But it's just one of those things where Alright, so as I was trying to do, trying to go down so I can show you guys this video. There it goes again. Like I said, this job you're just literally promoting. You're promoting. That's all that you're doing. You're really not selling everything. I mean, look, there you go. This is not really what I'm really trying to show you guys, but the point that I'm trying to make is that just like the simple lives that you live now, posting of regular things which you can absolutely do, just like what I'm doing here. I'm posting of me getting a haircut. You know what I'm saying? It's all just a lifestyle. Here I am posting up dumb, funny videos. You know what I mean? That was me before I left. That was me talking about that I needed a haircut. That's me talking about the Top This Money team. Where is this thing? Sorry, bro. This thing just goes so super long. But, I don't believe in editing. I believe, that if you really want to see that something's real, then you take the time to look at it. Period. You know what I mean? If you're so concerned about not being scammed, or if you're so concerned about if things are real, then literally you see the time of this. You see the time of this video. It's either you keep going with. And there goes me posting a few things about my blog video. That's me and my niece. And to me, just this past Sunday, going to this NFL draft. Right there. So, real quick, before I even let every one of you guys go, I just wanted to show you guys this because literally this is the next level. Where the Top This Money team is trying to do is getting everybody incorporated with using their smartphones. I came from the wireless industry. Like I said, I used to work for T-Mobile. You can literally use your smartphone to be involved in any kind of webinar to see people. So basically what I mean is like this video right here. This is a video. Oh man, hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear that or anything, but I'm about to go ahead and mute this out. But, here I am over here way on the corner. I'm thinking this is actually going to go through over here. Oh, hold on. There's Ivan. That's Dan. The whole entire panel. That's Dan. That's Ivan. Uh, Anthony, I think it is. Lou. If I got that wrong, sorry, man. If you happen to get on this page, Anthony, Lou, and then of course there's me. All the way to the far right side. This video is literally what the team does to literally help you guys, you know, bring the people that you want involved. So say if you're having a difficult time, you know what I mean? Like me and the team, we get all together, you know, just in view of any smartphone, any laptop, and we're able to just, you know, have people see us as a real team. You know, Dan and Lou, you know, I think they're both from Orlando, Florida. Ivan, I don't recall where he's from, but he's definitely not from Florida. But you know, this is real, you know what I mean? And then, you know, here I am. I'm from Aurora, Colorado, you know, so we're definitely on opposite sides, you know, but here we are trying to, you know, help you guys and also help ourselves. You know, there's also people that's timid with us, even though that we've, you know, been involved and been doing this, you know what I mean? None of these guys, even including myself, have, let's say, really jumped in front of a camera or jumped in front of our laptops before and did any kind of webinars, you know. We're just normal, average people, you know what I mean? But, like I said, this is just a proof video so that you can see that, you know, literally at light. Well, you can't really see that, but I don't know. I mean, can you see that? I mean, 5:26 in the morning. You know, and here I am, you know, making a video wide in the open. You know, and others would be like, why are you up? Well, you know, I work from home. You know what I mean? So I literally set my own schedule. I set my own times. That means if I want to go to sleep for 2 hours, 3 hours, then hell, so be it. You know what I mean? But, you know, I think I am just going to make this a blog video. You know, it's long enough. I'm just gonna make this a blog video. Why not? Who cares? So, hopefully you guys, you know, actually are more enlightened about this. I know that this is a super long ass video. But like I said, I only do this because I want you guys to know that I'm just being real and I'm loyal to actually helping you guys live in the same exact lifestyle. Whether you want this quickly or whether you want this in due time, you know, either or, I can help you out, and so can the team that you're seeing right behind you or right there in the video. So, like I say it every single time on every single video, get with it or stay in your lane, or get with it or remain in it. Get with it or remain in it. Whatever I say, you know, like I said, it's early. I'm trying to think about that right now. Only thing that I'm thinking about is just showing you guys what's really real and showing my dedication to helping you guys and showing you the team and showing you my page and showing you my Facebook. I mean, I don't know what more you guys want. But at the same time, like I said, it's not about what more you guys want. It's about what I want to give to you guys because I understand how it is. So, I'm Terrence Nixon. I'm out.